What if the one thing holding you back wasn't real? What if your biggest challenge wasn't the obstacle in front of you, but the story you tell yourself? Deep in an ancient, mist-covered forest, a young man named Arjun struggled. His hands, covered in dirt, trembled with exhaustion. His muscles burned as he pushed against the massive stone before him. But no matter how hard he tried, it wouldn't budge. His breath came in ragged gasps. "Why can't I do this?" The words were barely a whisper, but they carried the weight of every failure he had ever felt. "I'm not strong enough. I'm not good enough," the forest whispered around him, but all he could hear was the voice of doubt echoing in his mind. He had seen others succeed where he failed. Maybe they were just built different. Maybe he would always be the weak one. But then out from the shadows, a figure emerged. Guru Angad, a man of silent strength, his presence alone enough to command respect. He said nothing at first, just watched. Then, in a voice calm as the wind through the trees, he asked, "Tell me, Arjun, what do you believe about yourself?" Arjun hesitated. "That I'm weak." Angad nodded. "And does it matter what others think of you?" Arjun looked down. "Of course it matters. If they see me as weak, then I am." A knowing smile crossed Angad's face. "And what if I told you their opinions don't define you? That the only thing holding you back is the belief you keep repeating?" Arjun frowned. "But how do I just believe I'm strong?" Angad's eyes gleamed. "You start small. You stop feeding the doubt. Strength isn't something you find. It's something you decide." The words struck something deep within Arjun. He turned back to the stone. It hadn't changed, but something inside him had. This time, he didn't just see an obstacle. He saw an opportunity. He took a deep breath. His fingers dug into the stone. His muscles burned, but now he wasn't just fighting the weight of the stone. He was fighting the weight of his own self-doubt. And then, the stone moved. His heart pounded. It was slight, but it was real. He pushed again, and this time, the impossible became possible. Angad smiled. "You see, Arjun, it was never the stone that was your greatest challenge. It was your belief in your own limits." Arjun stared at the stone, then at his hands. At first, it felt impossible, but one small shift, one belief in myself, changed everything. And maybe that's the lesson we all need to hear. The world will judge you. Doubt will whisper in your ear. But the moment you choose to believe in yourself, everything shifts. So tell me, what's the stone in your life? And what would happen if you stopped doubting and started believing? Drop a yes in the comments if you're ready to rewrite your story. Subscribe and follow for more lessons that will change the way you see yourself.